Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Solasen, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the collective. This is my channel, the Untamed Oracle. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into the reading. So this is going to be the overview. This is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and I'm going to pull one main card, and this is going to be kind of like the main theme, and then we're going to bring in other cards from the Archetypes, Wild Unknown deck, and the Energy Oracle deck, and the Witch's Tarot. So thanks for showing up with me today and playing and having a good time. This is my play and my way that I enjoy my spirituality. Okay, the masculine. Okay. I can't say what's coming to my head right now. It's just funny. And and then at the bottom of the deck, the unexpected. Okay. I guess that is the main point of this reading. The unexpected, the masculine. Okay. Spirit, this is going to be fun. Speaking of fun, this is a fun one, I can tell. So before I get too much into it, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, and I love this deck. This is already interesting. Okay, what is the collective tapping into with the masculine? The unexpected. Okay, we got the shadow. This is for the past energy. The shadow masculine. Okay. Already I'm having some stories coming to my head. The poet. Oh, and I'm already seeing the symbology of this. And then this one, let me poke out. The Venom. Oh boy, you guys. Okay. Here I was thinking it was going to be fun and light and thinking, oh, he's shirtless with these abs. I'm like, okay, it's going to be this really great, fun love story, but I'm not feeling that right now. I'm going to get some more tarot. So we have the shadow, the past, the poet, and the venom. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the lovers. Okay, and I usually will bring out 3 cards, 3 tarot cards for the past. So, and then I tell a story. I feel like you are the poet and I am the poet, and that is the center of the reading. That's what we're doing right now. We're using creativity and inspiration to tell the story. And I feel like that's what draws people to you. Almost like you have this spark, this light inside. And sometimes you attract, creative people. They're usually like romantics too. They see beauty, they feel beauty, they create beauty. And sometimes you attract the different types of people, the venom and the shadow. So, okay, so we got the 7 of Pentacles. I'm bringing in all of these cards. I'm actually going to pull another one and then see where we land with all of this whole spread. This is the Energy Oracle cards. So, Spirit, what is the main energy? Because we have the masculine. This is an individual in this collective's life. Financial constraints. Okay. The number 13. I also got 222. 222. And that were too many cards. I'm not pulling those out. Yeah, the thinking man. Okay. I'm gonna stop here for a minute and start to tell this story of what these cards are representing. So, okay, Spirit, direct me and guide me and let me just tell this story. So you have had you're dealing with shadow masculine energy, and you're in this process of re-narrating it, and working with this shadow energy in a different way. And I still get the unexpected. I feel like something has happened where in your current life or it's about to happen that's unexpected, that's going to allow you to confront this shadow masculine energy. You might have already been initiated into this process. I'm getting that you've been working on something and you've been working hard on it and tending your pentacles. This could be your money and your finances. And honestly, I keep getting this theme of like either you are coming out of financial constraints and that's why you've been working, or this relationship with the shadow masculine has to do with your finances. He seems so this could be a one individual or a series of people that fits this shadow masculine type. And he's very strategic with the thinking man, and he has a way of kind of like, with the Two of Pentacles, for some reason I'm getting this, he has a way of like explaining this and explaining that and making it all seem like it flows and it makes sense, and he paints this picture. He could be a type of salesman. He could be, I mean, the shadow masculine can show up in a lot of ways. It can be strategic, manipulative, it can be deceptive. They can have this mask of authority and knowing, and he has this maybe alpha masculine energy. And I was struck by the abs of this man. He might look really good, he might look very professional, he might be the top of his profession, but regardless, you have been trying to be diligent and tend to your work and overcome some of these financial constraints. So I have the Lovers and the Poet. I feel like with the Lovers card, you have seen this energy before, sometimes in a romantic setting. This person could be a romantic potential suitor, or they'd like to be one of your romantic suitor, or the romantic suitor for you. But also with the shadow masculine energy, you can't feel flattered by it, because it's based in manipulation. It's based in building up their own ego, having a harem of women, or having feeling like they've got you some way, whether it's financially, whether it's being in a relationship with you, whether it's just like making you fall for them. But you are in a choice point right now to decide what you're going to do this time in the cycle. So there's a poem. I actually want to find it on my phone, and I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I found the poem. Okay, it's called Autobiography in 5 Chapters by Portia Nelson. Okay, so chapter 1. I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It is a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault, but I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down another street. So that is what I am feeling almost with the Lovers and the Poet. Like, interestingly enough, like, this made me think of this poem and realizing that you're the poet, and maybe poetry speaks to you, maybe literature speaks to you, but sometimes the Lover card means a choice and we're pulled in that direction. We want to go there. And of course, it's attractive a lot of times. And sometimes we have an unhealthy relationship with the shadow masculine. Like, we have this template that has been given to us and supported by our society, and it's in many Disney movies, and it's the archetypal story of Beauty and the Beast, and where it's like you pour love in and you're just this good person and you can heal this shadow masculine side. Or if you're just pure enough and good enough, then you can make a beast turn into a prince. And so I think the lesson here from Spirit is you have been working hard, and don't fall in the hole again. Don't fall in the hole. You're dealing with the shadow masculine. It's unexpected. And he can appear very wise and very smart, and look like he can juggle and do amazing things and make you understand things in a certain way. But the answer is to not fall in the hole. Do not fall for the same thing that you have fallen for in the past. So what are the signs? And this is an invitation for you to go into your shadow elements. Like, when I'm confronted with this archetype of the shadow masculine, then what parts of me get activated? What parts of me want to engage? What parts of me want to, feel like I can do something with this shadow masculine and overcome it, or get him to love you, or get him to help you, get him to save you. And it's worth looking into what your pattern is. Let me get another card for the pattern, because we do have this last card. So we have a couple cards here that I feel like need a little bit more clarity. We have the unexpected. So it could simply mean that something's unexpectedly going to happen or is happening. That's going to bring this pattern to your awareness. And we also have the Venom. So maybe that's a warning. Spirit, please give me more information on the unexpected and or the Venom. Okay, so I got indecision and I got patience. So something is going to be coming up or is presently in your field where you are presented with a decision again, and you have felt undecided. And honestly, what's coming through, she has a fork in the road. And to me, this is just another indication of that poem that I read. That if you choose the same path of something that you would do in the past, that you are going to be hurt by it with the venom. And I got on the bottom of the deck, we have Door to Spirit and Angel of Strength. And I feel like those cards go right along with this Patience card. So you are being invited to be patient with yourself and the process. Okay, so this is not, okay, now I need to clarify this. Sometimes the good traits that you have, remember you're this poet by heart, by nature, get channeled to the wrong people, and you just, without discerning, just pour out your love, your poet, your creative side, your heart, your patience with the wrong people. And so you are being asked to not put your patience onto that person per se. Of course, you don't want to be rude to them. Well, you can be. You can be if they deserve it. Okay? But it's more of like patience with yourself in the process. I feel like you've seen this pattern before with the shadow masculine. And, sometimes we can be hard on ourselves when we see the pattern repeating and we think, what's wrong with me? Why am I attracting this back into my life? I think this is a patience with your life patterns, your life cycles. Like, why do these people keep showing up in my life? What am I supposed to learn? I think sometimes we're not patient with ourselves. Like, obviously, each time a pattern shows up, we have an invitation to, like the poem, fall in the hole, or maybe even we walk down a different street, but it's a reminder, oh, that's there again. I know that I remembered that lesson. I learned that lesson. I'm going to stay away from it. I'm not going to fall back into it. I'm not going to be intrigued this time and go back to that. And so you're being asked to have patience with maybe this cycle of being frustrated with this pattern showing up again. Maybe you felt betrayed by the shadow masculine many times in your life, and it's happening again. And you're like, why does this keep happening? And so be patient with yourself. Sometimes we don't understand why these karmic patterns keep showing up, and we don't get that information until after. And when we know, I meant to learn something from this, is it, what is it? We see it again. This person is a new person in the same pattern, but different body, different situation. But you are the angel of strength. This is the strength card, like in the tarot. And you have access to spirit to help give you clarity over time on what to do. But the main thing is, don't fall in the same hole that you would normally do, or that you would normally fall in. I'm actually going to pull one more archetype card. You're not going to go back to your old patterns, whatever those are. The unseen. So sometimes, especially when these people are very manipulative, we tend to take things at, oh, there was a card stuck at the bottom. The tear. Oh, I feel like that was meant. I was actually going to go a different direction. And actually, I have a couple different messages coming in. But the unseen, you as the poet can see the unseeable. But sometimes we get distracted by what things look like. And Spirit is asking you to go with that door to Spirit to use your third eye. Use your third eye, like not what you see, but what you're intuiting from the pattern. Not what people say, not what it looks like on the outside, but what are the actions? What is the pattern? What's the unseen that's revealing itself to me? And the tear. I feel like with this, there's two eyes. And it's bringing up grief with what you see, what you intuit about this shadow masculine pattern, and the venom is bringing up a sense of grief and sadness. And yes, you need like a grandmotherly or motherly like support right now. We need our girls around us, when our women, our sisters, our mothers, our women friends, when we're met with this kind of energy, because it can feel very defeating, and it brings up, sometimes even if we don't fall in the hole again, just the fact that it's coming up again can bring up the wounds and the grief from all the past other experiences where you've met that shadow masculine energy. And so allow yourself to feel that, to cry, and allow yourself to be supported by the things that give you strength. Spirit is there giving you strength. And you have a really powerful energy with the poet. You are creative with the lover card. Also, this was at the bottom of the deck, the goddess of the moon. And this is the energy that you embody. And sometimes, when you're that energy, you are going to attract all types of people. And especially, unfortunately, the shadow masculine archetypes. So I need to do a video more on the different spreads, the different ways that the shadow masculine and the shadow feminine reveal themselves. But you know who this person is, or you will soon in your life, and let yourself not fall in the hole again, please. And also let yourself grieve and cry with what this is bringing up for you. The fact that it's showing up again, this pattern. So I love you so much, and Godspeed. Stay wild, stay free, and stay untamed. I love you. Bye bye.